I'm Vineet Sawan from businessleaders.ai. It's great to have you back here. Welcome to the third episode in our History of AI series, a quick journey through some of the notable events and breakthroughs made by several people that have made AI into something enriching our lives today. We are passionate about helping you make the right decisions for your business. Please do share this with your friends and colleagues. Let's move on now.
The second AI winter had forewarnings from prominent researchers that the field was about to crash, and finally it did in 1987. With overinflated promises by developers and unnaturally high expectations from end users, the collapse of the Lisp hardware market were among the reasons for the crash. The Japanese 5th Gen initiative stopped its funding as it could not realize the expected results from its investment in parallel computing. Although DARPA still funded significant projects, most funding had shifted from government to business institutions. AI was in its second winter. By 1993, AI was back in a revival. Faster chips thanks to Moore's Law, investment from business and new advances in algorithms and AI techniques was driving the momentum. While AI research slowed down in real life, AI was ruling popular culture. As a self-aware android, Lieutenant Commander Data, played by Brent Spiner, was one of the most beloved characters in the fictional Star Trek: The Next Generation series.
Lenet 5, proposed by Jan LeCun and others, was one of the earliest convolutional neural networks. The team applied CNNs trained with backpropagation algorithms to read handwritten numbers and was able to read handwritten zip codes. Lenet was the starting point for a large number of neural network architectures. In 1990, Cynthia Brazil developed the Robot Kismet at MIT as a doctoral thesis on expressive social exchange between humans and humanoid robots. Kismet simulates emotion through facial expressions, sound, and movements. Kismet kind of reminds me of The Chief Gremlin, film released in 1984. In 1997, Deep Blue, a massively parallel supercomputer developed by IBM, won against the then chess champion Garry Kasparov in a much-publicized series of matches. Using the alpha-beta search algorithm, Deep Blue could look up 200 million positions per second, and to a depth of between 8 to 20 moves.
Sony Ibos, short for AI Bot, takes the crown for one of the first popular consumer robots. In fact, it was one of the first robots designed for personal use as a pet. Look up the videos of Ibos playing soccer matches.
Now we reach the AI millennial age. It's 2000, and there's an explosion of AI advancements. Imagine a robot that could clean your floors without any guidance. Well, iRobot did just that with the Roomba, an autonomous vacuum cleaner robot. Subsequent generations became smarter and could charge themselves. Anyone thinking about the Jetsons? In 2005, in the second DARPA Grand Challenge for Autonomous Vehicles, Stanley from the Stanford racing team won the $2 million prize after successfully completing the Artis 132-mile off-road course. The previous year, none of the contestants had even completed the course. The Singularity is a hypothetical point of time at which technology growth becomes irreversible and uncontrolled, resulting in unforeseeable changes to our world and civilization. AI ethics aims to guide responsible and accountable use of AI. The company Boston Dynamics has created a number of highly versatile and mobile autonomous robots that can adapt to difficult terrains. One of their first models announced in 2005 was Big Dog, a quadruped robot designed for the U.S. military with funding from DARPA. In 2006, DBNs, or Deep Belief Networks introduced by Hinton, Osindero and they, advanced the AI techniques used to train other deep neural networks and popularized the term, deep learning. Today deep learning is used in computer vision, image recognition and natural language processing. In 2008, Google released Google Voice Search for the iPhone and rapidly expanded support for more than 50 languages. Google continued improving the AI techniques underlying their voice recognition engine, and in 2015 realized a performance jump of almost 50% through the LSTM technique.
Hey there! I hope you enjoyed part 3 of the brief history of AI. Join us for the concluding part, and that's right up ahead.